Entering path. End of path. End of path 1. Graveyard fence 2. Shrub. Hedge 26. Map boundary 27. End of path 1. Graveyard fence. You have encountered 2 enemies. Choose a skill for Chris. Attack. Warrior Strike. Use Warrior Strike on Noob. Shuffling Bowman at full. Necromancer Acolyte at full health. Choose a skill for Gwen Adrianus. Attack. Ice Firebolt. Use Firebolt on Noob. Necromancer Acolyte at full health. A figure clothed and hooded in black with a ceremonially shaven head. Choose a skill for Matthias the Ranger. Attack. Quick draw. Ranged Strike. Use Ranged Strike on Noob. Necromancer Acolyte.
35 damage. 39 damage.
Choose a skill for Matthias the Ranger. Attack. Quick range. You don't have enough stamina. Quick attack. Use attack on Noob. Necromancer Act. Choose a skill for Gwen Adrianus. Attack. Use attack on...
42 damage. 9 damage. 104 damage. 27 damage.
Choose a skill for Chris. Attack. Use attack on Noob. Shuffling Bowman at full health. Choose a skill for Gwen Adrianus. Attack. Use it.
36 damage. 101 damage. 9 damage.
Choose a skill for Chris. Warrior Strike. Use Warrior Strike on Noob. Choose a skill for Gwen. Ice Firebolt. Use Firebolt on Noob. Choose a skill for Matt. Range. Stealth. Nature's Blessing. You don't have enough mana. Stealth. Range. Quick draw. Attack. Use attack on...
155 damage.
Battle log. You won. Items received. High Iron Mace. High Freeze. Received 9 gold. Chris gained 290 XP. Which file will you save to? Create a new LP1. Game save. Select the menu. Equip menu. Chris's equipment sheet. Sword of the Eye North and main hand. Equip Chris's main hand. Fine. Weapon rating 29. Fine Iron Short Sword 4 of 5. Weapon rating 26. Iron Longsword 5 of 5. Weapon rating 18. Unequipped Sword of the Eye North 1 of 5. Fine Iron Short Sword 4 of 5. Iron Longsword 5 of 5. Unequipped Sword of the Eye North. Iron Longsword 5. Fine Iron Short Sword 4. Fine Iron Mace 3 of 5. Weapon rating 29. Fine Iron Short Sword 4. Fine. Unequipped Sword of the Eye. Weapon rating 38. Chris's equipment sheet. Sword of the... Leaving path. What will you take? Blackberries 1 to 1. Taken. What will you take? Blackberries 1 to 1. Taken. Graveyard fence 920. Ancient road 20. Graveyard fence. Graveyard fence. Entering path. End of path. End of path 8. Graveyard fence 9. Shrub 22. End of path 3. Graveyard fence 5 8. Duck pond 8. Graveyard fence 2 4. Duck pond. Nothing to interact with. Graveyard fence 114. As far as I can see 30. Path 13. Graveyard fence 4. Thicket 17. Path 02. Madranus Mausoleum wall 3. Graveyard fence 4 8. Duck pond. Graveyard fence 1. Path 13. Graveyard fence 4. Thicket 17. Path 13. Graveyard fence. Entering path. End of path 1. Small gate 13. Nothing to interact with. End of path 1. Small gate. Leaving path. Tombstone 3. Open grave 5.
No.
Open grave 7. Small gate 1. Entering path. End of path 1. Graveyard fence 2. Duck pond 311. End of path 1. Leaving path. Graveyard path 1 3. Entering path.
Where'd she go?
Small gate 10. You have encountered 2 enemies. Choose a skill for Chris. Attack. Warrior. Use Warrior Strike on Noob. Ghost at full health. Choose as repeat. You ran from the enemy. End of path 2. End. Leaving path. Graveyard fence. Graveyard fence. Graveyard fence 0. Path 3 5. Madranus. Path 1 3. Small gate 4. Path 3 5. Madranus Mausoleum wall 6. Path.
No.
Entering path. Leaving path. Edge 8. Edge 27. Map boundary 28. Small gate 8. Graveyard fence 5. Thicket 6. Small.
South.
Open.
East.
What will you take? Rope short bow 1 to 1. Taken. Nothing to interact with. Novincia.
No.
Edge 6. Edge. Novincius Mausoleum wall 0. Edge 6. Discovered Novincius Mausoleum. You will encounter 4 enemies. Choose a skill for Chris. Attack. Warrior Strike. Use Warrior Strike on Noob. Shuffling Bowman at full health. Choose a skill for Gwen Adrianus. Attack. Ice Firebolt. Use Firebolt on Noob. Shuffling Bowman at full health. Choose a skill for Matthias the Ranger. Quick range strike. Stealth.
5 damage. 59 damage.
Choose a skill for Matthias the Ranger. Attack. Quick draw. Range. Use range strike on Necromancer Acolyte at full. Tainted Raven wounded. Shuffling Bowman. Tainted Necromancer.
30 damage. 67 damage.
Choose a skill for Gwen Adriana's attack. Ice Firebolt. Use Firebolt on Noob Necromancer Acolyte at full health. Tainted Rip. Shuffling Bowman at full. Shuffling Bowman wounded.
Five damage. 57 damage. 49 damage.
Choose a skill for Chris attack. Warrior Strike. Use Warrior Strike on Noob Shuffling Bowman seriously wounded. Choose a skill for Matthias the Ranger attack.
20 damage. 18 damage.
Could not find an event with the name Necromancer free injury.
damage.
System null reference exception. Object reference not. Quick draw. Ranged strike. Stealth. Nature's Blessing. Use Nature's Blessing on Noob Chris slightly wounded. Gwen Adriana's wounded. Matthias the Ranger wounded. Choose a skill for Gwen Adriana's attack.
136 damage.
Ice Spike. Firebolt. Use Firebolt on Noob Shuffling Necromancer Acolyte wounded. Tainted Rip. Shuffle Necromancer Acolyte.
20 damage.
Could not find an event with the name Necromancer free injury. System null. Choose a skill for Warrior Strike. Second wind. Brute Force. Use Brute Force on Noob Necromancer Acolyte. More.
Health recovered.
Choose a skill for Matt. Quick draw. Ranged strike. Stealth. Nature's Blessing. Use Nature's Blessing on Noob. Gwen Adriana's wounded.
Stamina damage. 43 damage.
Choose a skill for Gwen Adriana's attack. Ice Spike. Firebolt. Use Firebolt on Noob Shuffling Bowman. Tainted Rip. Shuffling Bowman at full health.
15 damage. Health recovered.
Choose a skill for Warrior Strike. Use Warrior Strike on Noob Shuffling Bowman at full health. Choose a skill for Matthias the Ranger attack. Quick draw. Ranged strike. Stealth.
20 damage. 35 damage. 66 damage.
Choose a skill for Gwen Adriana's attack. Ice. Firebolt. Lightning. Blazing. Charged weapon. Regain focus. Flash freeze. Intense shock. Arcane Aegis. You don't have enough mana. Intense. Regain. Charge. Blazing. Lightning. Firebolt. Lightning. Charged weapon. Regain focus.
5 damage. 61 damage. A team mod recovered.
Choose a skill for Matthias the Ranger attack. Quick ranged strike. Use ranged strike on Noob Shuffling Bowman critically wounded. Choose a skill for Chris attack. Warriors second wind. Brute Force. You don't have enough stamina. Second wind. Warriors attack. Use attack on Noob Shuffling Bowman. Choose a skill for Gwen Adriana's attack. Use attack on Noob.
17 damage. 5 damage.
Choose a skill for Matthias the Ranger attack. Use attack on Noob Shuffling Bowman.
21 damage. 9 damage.
Choose a skill Warrior Strike. Second wind. Brute Force. Second. Choose a skill for Gwen Adriana's attack. Ice. Firebolt. Use Firebolt on Noob. Tainted Raven. Seriously. Tainted Raven. Seriously wounded. Tainted Raven.
25 damage.
Choose a skill for Matthias the Ranger attack. Use attack on Noob.
18 damage. 85 damage.
Battle log. You won. Received 5 gold. Chris gained 516 XP. Gwen Adriana's has reached level 13. Which file will you save? LP1. Game. Level up. Chris level 13. Gwen Adriana's level 13. Level up. Gwen Adriana's level. Upgrade skills. Upgrade skills. Gwen Adriana's has 2 expertise. Ice Spike. Rank 2. 1. Lightning Bolt. Rank 2. Enhanced Focus. 2 expertise. Master Focus. 2 expertise. Blazing Weapon. Rank 2. Charged Weapon. Rank 2. Regain Focus. Rank 2. Flash Freeze. Rank 2. Intense Shock. Rank 2. Arcane Aegis. Rank 3. Ice Spike. Rank 2. 1. Arcane Aegis. Rank 3. 2 expertise. Purchase skill for 2 expertise. Purchase skill. Upgrade skills. Gwen Adriana's has 0 expertise. Ice Spike. Rank 2. Level up. Gwen Adriana's set attributes. 1 points available. Assign attributes. Constitution 16. Press left and right arrows. Constitution measures your physical vitality. It affects your agility 11. Press left and right arrows to it. Intelligence 13. Intelligence measures your mental acuity and alertness. It affects your maximum mana and your accuracy with magical skills. 14. You have 0. Are you sure you want to keep these? Level up Gwen Adriana's. Level 13. May. Level up Gwen Adriana's. Which file will you save? LP1. Game saved. Novincius Mausoleum Wall 0. Hedge 3. Hedge 20. Tombstone 2. Hedge 3. Hedge 22. Hedge 0. Hedge 0. Nothing to interact with. Hedge 0. Open grave 6. Hedge 0. Graveyard. Graveyard fence. You have encountered 3 enemies. Choose a skill for Chris. Warrior Strike. Use Warrior Strike on Noob. Newborn Vampire at full. Bad at full health. Bad at full health. Newborn Vampire. Choose a skill for Gwen Adrianus. Attack. Ice Spike. Firebolt. Use Firebolt on Noob. Newborn Vamp. Choose a skill for Matthias. Quick drop range strike. Stealth. Choose a skill for Matthias the Ranger. Attack.
6 damage.
Quick draw. Range strike. Stealth. Nature's Blessing. You don't have enough mana. Stealth. Range. Quick draw. Attack. Quick draw. Use quick draw on Noob. Newborn Vampire at full health.
60 damage. 22 damage.
Choose a skill for Gwen at Ice Spike. Firebolt. Use Firebolt on Noob. Choose a skill for Chris. Attack. Warrior second win. Brute Force. Use Brute Force on Noob. Newborn. Choose a skill for Matthias the Ranger. Attack. Use attack on Noob.
6 damage. 29 damage. 63 damage.
Choose a skill for Gwen Adrianus. Attack. Ice. Fire. Use Firebolt on Noob. Newborn Vampire. Seriously.
7 damage. 24 damage.
Choose a skill for Matthias the Ranger. Attack. Quick draw. Ranged strike. Use ranged strike on Noob. Choose a skill for Chris. Attack. Warrior. Second win. Brute Force. You don't have enough stamina. Second. Warrior strike. Second.
8 damage. 15 damage. 32 damage.
Choose a skill for Gwen Adrianus. Attack. Ice. Fire. Use Firebolt on Noob. Newborn. Choose a skill for Matthias the Ranger. Attack. Use attack on Noob.
2 damage. 5 damage. 4 damage. 75 stamina recovered.
Choose a skill for Chris. Attack. War. Second win. Brute Force. Use Brute Force on Noob. Newborn Vampire. Mortally wound.
66 damage. 27 damage.
Choose a skill for Gwen Adrianus. Use attack on Noob. Bad. Seriously wounded. Bad. Seriously wounded. Choose a Ice Spike. Firebolt. Use Firebolt on Noob. Bad. Serious. Choose a skill for Matthias the Ranger. Attack. Quick range. You don't have enough stamina. Quick drop. Attack. Use attack on Noob. Bad. Serious.
2 damage. 68 damage.
Battle log. You won. Items received. Potion of Sorcery. Chris gained 338. Gwen Adrianus. Which file will you save to? Create a new save file. LP1. Game. Chris has 264 health. Gwen Adrianus has 169 health. Matthias the Ranger has 131 health. Graveyard Fence 5. Tombstone 1. Graveyard. Small. Nothing to interact with. Graveyard Fence 4. Pat 6-9. Graveyard. Graveyard Fence. Small Gate 0. Enter in path. You have encountered 2 enemies. Choose a skill for Chris. Warrior Strike. Use Warrior Strike on Noob. Shuffling Bowman at full. Necromancer Acolyte at. Shuffling Necromancer Acolyte. Choose a skill for Gwen Adrianus. Attack. Ice Spike. Firebolt. Lightning. Sharp Brigade. Flash. Intense. Arcane. Use item. Rest. Use Arcane Aegis. Choose a skill for Matthias. Quick. Range. Struck. Stealth. Nature's Blessing. Stealth. Choose a skill for Matthias the Ranger. Attack. Quick draw. Range. You don't have enough stamina. Quick attack. Use attack on Noob. Necromancer. Choose a skill for Gwen Adrianus. Attack. Firebolt. Use Firebolt on Noob. Necromancer.
58 damage. 132 damage. 29 damage.
Choose a skill for Chris. Attack. Warrior. Second win. Choose a skill for Matthias the Ranger. Quick. Range. You don't have enough stamina. Quick. Attack. Use attack on Noob.
7 damage. 41 damage.
Choose a skill for Gwen Adrianus. Attack. Ice. Firebolt. Use Firebolt on Noob. Shuffling Bowman at. Shuffling Bowman at full.
75 stamina recovered. 13 damage. 64 damage.
Choose a skill for Chris. Warrior. Second. Brute Force. Berserk. Use item. Berserk. Brute Force. Use Brute Force on Noob. Shuffling Bowman. Choose a skill for Gwen Adrianus. Attack. Ice. Firebolt. Use Firebolt on. Choose a skill for Matthias the Ranger. Attack. Quick range. Struck. You don't have enough stamina. Attack. Use attack on.
72 damage. 7 damage.
Battle log. You won. Items received. 5 iron dagger. 1 weak potion of healing. Received 10 gold. Chris gained 260 X. Matthias the Ranger has reached level 13. Level up. Gwen Adrianus. Matthias Chris. Level 1. Matthias. Level up. Matthias the Ranger. Level upgrade skills. Upgrade skills. Matthias the Ranger has 1 expertise. Bounty of Nature. Rank 3. 2 expertise. Bounty of Nature. Rank 3. 2 Bounty of Nature. Level of Matthias the Ranger. Set attributes. 1 points available. Assigned attributes. Intelligence 12. Press left and right arrows. Intelligence measures your mental acuity and alertness. It affects your maximum mana and your accuracy with magical skills. Are you sure you want to keep these changes? Yes. Constitution 13. Press left and right arrows to adjust value. Press enter to confirm. 14. You have 0. Are you sure you want to keep these changes? Level up Matthias the Ranger. Level 3. Level up Matthias the Ranger. Level 3. Leaving path. Path 3-5. Madranas Mausoleum. Entering path. End of path 5. Madranas Mausoleum. Leaving path 15-17. Madranas.
South.
Path 16-18. As small gate 0. You have encountered 2 enemies. Choose a skill for Chris. Use Warrior Strike on Newborn Vampire at Newborn Vampire at Newborn Vampire. Choose a skill for Gwen Adrianus. Ice Fire, Light, Blaze, Charge, Wet, Regain Focus, Flash Freeze. Use Flash Freeze on Noob. Choose a skill for Matthias the Ranger. Attack. Quick, Range, Stealth. Choose a skill for Matthias the Ranger. Attack. Range, Stealth, Nature's Blessing. Use Nature's Blessing on Noob. Chris, slightly. Gwen Adrianus, wounded. Choose a skill for Gwen Adrianus. Attack. Light, Shock, Regain, Flash Freeze. Intense Shock. Arcane Aegis. You don't have enough mana. Then Flash Freeze. Regain Focus.
20 damage. Health recovered.
Warrior Strike. Second Wind. Brute Force. Use Brute Force on Newborn Vampire at full health. Choose a skill for Matthias the Ranger. Attack. Quick Range. Stealth. Nature's Blessing. Use Nature's Blessing on Noob. Chris, slightly wounded.
15 mana recovered.
Choose a skill for Gwen Adrianus. Attack. Flip Shock, Regain, Flat, Intense, Arcane Aegis. You don't have enough mana. Blazing Web, Lightning Bolt. Fire Bolt. Ice Spike. Attack. Retreat. Examine enemies. Examine party. Rest.
$33 health recovered.
Choose Warriors. Second Wind. Use Brute Force on Newborn Vampire at full health. Choose a skill for Gwen Adrianus. Attack. Ice. Firebolt. Ice. Attack. Use attack on Noob. Choose a skill for Matthias the Ranger. Attack. Use attack.
$13 damage. 10 damage.
Choose a skill for Chris. Attack. Warrior. Second Wind. Brute Force. You don't have enough stamina. Second Warrior. Attack. Use attack on Noob. Choose a skill for Gwen Adrianus. Attack. Choose a skill for Matthias the Ranger.
$14 damage. 25 damage.
Choose a skill for Matthias the Ranger. Attack. Use attack. Choose a skill for Chris. Attack. Warriors. Second Wind. Brute Force. You don't have enough stamina. Second Wind. Choose a skill for Gwen Adrianus. Attack. Blaze Shock. Regain. Flash. Intense Shock. Arcane Aegis. You don't have enough mana. Use item. Which item will you use? Weak Potion of Greater Sorcery. Free of Weak Potion of Great. Use Weak Potion of Greater Sorcery on Matthias the Ranger. Gwen Adrianus. Slightly wounded.
54 damage. 14 damage.
Choose a skill for Matthias the Ranger. Attack. Quick Range Strike. Use Range Strike on Newborn Vampire. Wounded.
75 stamina recovered. 15 mod recovered.
Choose a skill for Chris. Attack. Warrior Strike. Use Warrior Strike on. Choose a skill for Gwen Adrianus. Attack. Ice. Fight. Light. Flip. Charge. Regain. Flash Freeze. Intense Shock. Arcane Aegis.
21 damage.
Choose a skill for Matthias the Ranger. Attack. Quick Drop. Range Strike. Use Range Strike on Noob.
$39 damage.
Choose a skill for Gwen. Ice Spike. Use Ice Spike on Noob. Choose a skill for Chris. Attack. Warrior Strike. Use Warrior Strike.
57 health damage.
Choose a skill for Matthias the Ranger. Attack. Use attack on Noob.
7 damage. 23 damage. 24 damage. 41 damage.
Choose a skill for Gwen Adrianus. Attack. Ice. Fire. You don't have enough mana. Ice. Attack. Use attack on Newborn Vampire. Mortally wounded. Choose a skill for Chris. Attack. Use a. Choose a skill for Matthias the Ranger. Use attack. Choose attack. Choose a skill. Use attack on Noob.
105 damage. 41 damage.
Choose a skill for Chris. Attack. Warrior Strike. Use Warrior Strike on Newborn Vampire. Wounded. Choose a skill for Gwen Adrianus. Attack. Ice Spike. Firebolt. You don't have enough mana. Ice Spike. Attack. Use attack. $61 damage. 16 damage. Choose a skill for Chris. Attack. Warrior strike. You don't have enough stamina. Attack. Use attack on noob. Choose a skill for Gwen Adrianus. Attack. Use attack on
39 damage.
battle log. You won. Items received. Apprentice ring of shielding. Potion of sorcery. Chris gained 360 X. Gwen Adrianus gained. Which file will you say? LP1. Graveyard fence 4. Patch 7. City wall 0. Graveyard fence 11. Thicket 12. City wall 0. Graveyard fence. Graveyard fence. Small gate 0. Head. You have encountered 3 enemies. Choose a skill for Chris. Warrior strike. Use warrior strike on noob. Newborn vampire at full. Bad at full health. Newborn vampire. Bad at full. Newborn vamp. Choose a skill for Gwen Adrianus. Attack. Ice. Use ice strike on noob.
2 damage. 72 damage. 2 damage. 49 damage. 52 damage.
Choose a skill for Gwen Adrianus. Attack. Ice spike. You don't have enough mana. Ice spike. Attack. Use attack on noob. Newborn. Choose a skill for Chris. Attack. Warriors. You don't have enough stamina. Attack. Second whip.
7 damage. 20 damage. 16 damage.
Choose a skill for Gwen Adrianus. Attack. Ice spike. Light. Shock. Regain focus. Flash freeze. Intense shock. Arcane Aegis. You don't have enough mana. Intense flash freeze. Regain focus.
2 damage. 72 damage. 75 stamina. Recovered. Mod recovered.
Choose a skill for Chris. Attack. Warrior strike. Use warrior strike on noob. Newborn vampire. Choose a skill for Gwen Adrianus. Attack. Ice spike. Use ice spike on noob.
36 damage. 22 damage.
Choose a skill for Chris. Attack. Warriors. Use warrior strike on. Choose a skill for Gwen Adrianus. Choose a skill for Chris. Attack. Use attack on noob.
16 damage.
Battle log. You won. Items received. 5 iron dagger. 1 potion of respite. Chris gained 330 XP. Which file will you save to? Create a new save file. Enter the name of your new save file. Cancel. Which LP1. Game save. End of path 2. Hope the vamp. End of path 2. Nothing to interact with. Nothing to interact. End of path 1. Great. Leaving path. Path 1315. Small gate 0. A tall, regal woman with golden hair, pale blue eyes, and a flowing white robe is standing in the graveyard. When she sees you, her eyes widen with alarm. Okay.
Oh, we found something new.
Turn back, traveler. Dark powers are at work here.
Who are you?
I am Alexia, a priestess and bearer of the holy light. I came here to dispel the evil forces, but they have proven too much for me.
Alexia, Father Ignatius sent me to find you. I'm glad you're alright.
It wasn't my intent to cause him concern, but I can't leave. Not until this darkness is stopped.
We're trying to accomplish the same thing. Maybe we could work together?
I think it would be wise. I have knowledge that will help us, and you clearly possess the prowess in battle that I lack.
What knowledge would that be?
I've been tracking the source of the power that causes the dead to walk again. All of the dark magic in this place flows from the mausoleum of House Alcano. But there is a problem. The way is blocked by a magical barrier. The only way to dispel it is to find and neutralize the runestones that power it.
I've heard of spells like that. Father and Cedric used to discuss them.
Both of you have valuable expertise. Where will these runestones be located?
They can't be far, but I don't believe we'll find them out in the open. Perhaps they are guarded within some of the other mausoleums. Once we find them, you will need me with you. Only I know the incantations to neutralize them.
Then it's lucky I found you. Let's get going.
In my experience, there is no such thing as luck. The Divine smiled on us today. That I have no doubt.
Sister Alexia has joined your party. She is a powerful healer with training in holy magic. When she is in your party, all her store of spells and potions will be 50% more effective. Press Control plus C to speak with her while she's in your party. Okay. Only 2 party members may travel with you at a time. The rest will wait for you at the tavern. Speak with the innkeeper for more information on how to switch party members. Okay. Which party member? Matthias the Ranger, level 13. Gwen Adrianus, level 13 Mage. Sister Alexia, level 12 Priest. Which party members will you travel with? Gwen Adrianus, level 13 Mage. Matthias the Ranger, level 13 Ranger. Gwen Adrianus, level 13 Mage. Open grave, open grave, open grave, open grave, open grave, open grave, tombstone, tombstone, hope the vampire slayer, tombstone, 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 tombstone. Graveyard fence 8. Fountain 1921. Edge 21. Map boundary 22. Volcano Mausoleum wall 18. Which party member would you like to speak to? When? Alexia.
What do you need, my friend?
You haven't spent much time outside the temple, have you?
Is it that obvious?
I don't mean any offense, it just seems like this is all new to you.
I can't deny it. I know my life has been sheltered. I grew up inside the city walls and joined the temple when I was old enough. I've never known anything else.
And that's enough for you?
My life in the temple is very fulfilling. I have my fill to eat, access to a vast library, and the chance to minister to the sick and the poor.
But there's still so much of life you can't experience there.
Like what?
Like love, for example.
I know love. I love all people, just as the divine loves them.
That's not exactly what I meant.
Oh, forgive me. I must have misunderstood.
That's alright, let's talk about...
Very well.
You haven't
What
spent much
else
time
is on
outside,
your
let's get
mind?
going.
I will follow.
Chris has 235 health, Sister Alexia has 149 health, Gwen Adrianus has 63 health. Choose a beacon, Arcade East Gate. Novincius Mausoleum. Magical Barrier. Set custom beacon. Magical Barrier, Novincius Mausoleum. Graveyard fence 14, open. You have encountered one enemy. Choose a skill for Chris. Attack. Warriors. Use Warrior Strike on Duke. Omen Warrior at full. Choose a skill for Sister Alexia. Hands of Healing. Light of Purity. Hands of Healing. Use Hands of Healing on Duke. Chris slightly wounded. Sister Alexia at full health. This won't do any good. Chris slightly wounded. Gwen Adrianus seriously wounded. Choose a skill for Gwen Adrianus. Attack. Ice Spike. Firebolt. Use Firebolt on Duke. Omen Warrior at...
38 health. Recovered. 52 damage.
Choose a skill for Sister Alexia. Hands of Healing. Light of Purity. Hands of Healing. Use Hands of Healing on Duke. Chris slightly wounded. Choose a skill for Gwen Adrianus. Attack. Ice. Firebolt. Use Firebolt on Duke. Omen Warrior.
28 damage. 38 health. Recovered. 55 damage.
Choose a skill for Chris. Attack. Warrior Strike. Use Warrior Strike on Duke. Omen Warrior seriously wounded. Choose a skill for Sister Alexia. Hands of Healing. Use Hands of Healing on Duke. Chris. Gwen Adrianus. Sister Alexia slightly wounded. Choose a skill for Gwen Adrianus. Attack. Ice. Firebolt. Use Firebolt on Duke. Omen Warrior
27 damage. 28 health. Recovered. 54 damage.
Choose a skill for Chris. Attack. Warrior Strike. Use Warrior Strike on Duke. Omen Warrior. Choose a skill for Sister Alexia. Hands of Healing. Use Hands of Healing. Sister Alexia at full. Gwen Adrianus seriously wounded. Choose a skill for Gwen Adrianus. Attack. Ice Fire. Use Firebolt on Duke.
11 damage. 27 damage.
Battle log. You won. Items received. 5 iron short sword. Chris gained 220 XP. Which file will use? LP1. Nothing to interact with. Pause menu. Change audio set. Small gate. Enter in path. End of. Leaving path. You have encountered 2 enemies. Choose a skill for Chris. Attack. Warrior Strike. Use Warrior Strike on Duke. Newborn Vampire at full. Newborn Vampire at Newborn Vamp. Choose a skill for Sister Alexia. Hands of Healing. Use Hands of Healing on Duke. Chris slightly wounded. Sister Alexia at full health. Gwen Adrianus seriously wounded. Choose a skill for Gwen Adrianus. Attack. Ice Spike. Firebolt. Use Firebolt on Duke.
38 health. Recovered. 49 damage.
Choose a skill for Sister Alexia. Hands of Healing. Use Hands of Healing on Duke. Sister Alexia at full health. Gwen Adrianus wounded. Choose a skill for Gwen Adrianus. Attack. Ice. Firebolt. Use Firebolt on Duke. Newborn Vampire.
24 health damage. 38 health. Recovered. 55 damage.
Choose a skill for Chris. Attack. Warrior Strike. Attack. Use attack on Duke. Newborn Vampire wounded. Choose a skill for Sister Alexia. Hands of Healing. Light of Purity. A damaging bolt of pure holy energy. Use Light of Purity on Duke. Newborn Vampire. Choose a skill for Gwen Adrianus. Attack. Ice. Fire. Use Firebolt on Duke.
8 damage. 29 damage. 49 health damage. 27 damage. 40 damage. 105 damage.
Choose a skill for Chris. Attack. Warrior Strike. Attack. Use attack on noob. Newborn vampire. Slightly wounded. Choose a skill for Sister Alexia. Hands of healing. Use hands of healing on noob. Chris wounded. Sister Alexia slightly wounded. Gwen Adrianus slightly wounded. Choose a skill for Gwen Adrianus. Attack. Ice Firebolt. You don't have enough mana. Lightning Bolt. Firebolt. Ice Spike. Attack. Ice Spike. You don't have enough mana. Attack. Use attack on noob.
18 damage. 29 damage. 38 health. Recovered.
Choose a skill for Chris. Attack. Warrior Strike. Use Warrior Strike on noob. Choose a skill for Sister Alexia. Hands of healing. Use hands of healing on noob. Chris wounded. Choose a skill for Gwen Adrianus. Attack. Use attack on noob. Newborn.
24 health damage. 38 health. Recovered. 49 damage.
Choose a skill for Sister Alexia. Hands of healing. Use hands of healing on noob. Chris slightly wounded. Choose a skill for Chris. Attack. Use attack on noob. Choose a skill for Gwen Adrianus. Attack. Use attack on
7 damage. 28 damage. 38 health. Recovered. 32 damage. 26 damage.
Choose a skill for Sister Alexia. Hands of healing. You don't have enough mana. Light of Purity. Less weapon. Invokes a holy blessing, causing the target's weapon to deal extra damage for a time. You don't have enough mana. Regain focus. Choose a skill for Chris. Attack. Use attack on noob. Choose a skill for Gwen Adrianus. Attack. Ice Fire. Lightning Bolt. Blazing Weapon. Charged weapon. Regain focus.
30 damage. 75 mana recovered. 75 mana recovered.
Choose a skill for Sister Alexia. Hands of healing. Use hands of healing on noob. Chris slightly wounded. Gwen Adrianus slightly wounded. Sister Alexia wounded. Choose a skill for Gwen Adrianus. Attack. Ice Spike. Use Ice Spike on noob. Newborn vampire.
37 30 damage. 38 health. Recovered. 31 damage.
Choose a skill for Chris. Attack. Use attack on noob. Newborn vampire. Mortally wounded. Choose a skill for Sister Alexia. Hands of healing. Use hands of healing on noob. Chris slightly wounded. Sister Alexia slightly wounded. Gwen Adrianus wounded. Chris slightly. Choose a skill for Gwen Adrianus. Attack. Ice Firebolt. Use Firebolt on
29 damage.
Battle log. You won. Items received. High Priest. High Priest. Iron Dagger. Iron War Axe. 3 Potion of Sorcery. Chris gained 360 XP. Sister Alexia gained. Which file will you save? LP1. Create a new save file. LP1. Game save.
Northeast. Northeast. East.
Edge 10. Edge 29.
East. North. Southwest. West.
Graveyard Fence 8. Past 10.
West.
Graveyard Fence 14.
West.
Graveyard Fence. Graveyard Fence.
West.
Yeah?
North.
Nothing to interact with.
North.
Yeah?
Northwest.
Hello, Gwen. I'm
It's
surprised
nice
to see you
to
outside the
see
city
you
wall.
too, Hope.
I take it you two know each other.
Hope and I used to study combat together.
Those were the days. Gwen has real spirit, but I was always the better fighter.
In your
In your dreams, maybe. What are you
Once
doing
the
up here? I
attack
heard you resigned your
started,
commission with the city.
Captain Lucian called all patrols back behind the walls. He wants us to lay back and guard the gates, but someone needs to get out here and hit the things where they live. Well, not live, but you know what I mean.
I feel exactly the same way. That's why I joined my friend here.
If there's any way we can help, just ask.
I'm in the middle of tracking down a major den of vampires. I can't leave the graveyard, but you can. I could use a favor, if you're willing.
I'm happy to help. What do you need?
My friend went down into the catacombs beneath the graveyard to hunt the undead. I haven't heard from him in a while. I'm a little worried. Just tell me if you see him, so I know he's all right.
Of course, I'll let you know if we come across.
Thank you. I have to get back to the hunt. Please, let me know if you find anything out.
We'll do whatever we can. I promise. Take care of yourself, Hope.
You too, Gwen. Try and keep her out of trouble, will ya?
You have my word.
Keep your guard up, and watch the shadows.
East. Northwest. West.
Alright guys, looks like we got a new quest. I'm gonna hop off here for now, check on the wings, but
Yeah?
next time I record, that's what I'm probably gonna do. See ya.